What's going on, YouTube? APG coming at you. Today, we are going to be replacing a battery terminal connector. And the reason I am needing to replace my battery terminal connector is because mine finally bit the dust. If you can't see it right there. It's supposed to be connected all one piece, and it is clearly not. So we're going to have to take care of that today. The positive terminal, isn't too... It isn't in too much better shape. However, I did pick up two to be able to replace it if I decide to actually do that. What's up, baby boy? Sorry for that interruption, guys. My big man was needing a word with me, so had to go and talk to him for a minute. So yeah, we are going to get this new terminal connector on here. I'm going to start taking off this heat shrink wrap. That's what it is. Yeah, I think that's what it is. But I'm going to take this off and see where we need to go from there. So we got the little piece of heat shrink off. Just used the trusty old razor blade. A little bit rusty, of course, for safety. Catalog that over there. So, seems to be what we're dealing with is a crimped connection right down here. Doesn't seem too bad. I'm gonna grab a pair of pliers and a screwdriver. See if I can't get this fucker off of here. Alright guys, so had to actually change my tactical advantage. So with these little pliers and screwdriver that I was using, I was unable to hardly even warp this section of terminal. So instead of trying to, mess with this terminal, which I thought was actually crimped together right there on the edge, right here, I thought this was just crimped together. Turns out it's all one piece. So what I did instead was took these snips and just cut it the hell off. So now what I am going to do is remove some of this, maybe a little bit of this. Just remove some of this tubing. Get these wires where they are sectioned off clearly on their own, all yet again. And I'm going to put it in this thing and clamp this thing down. And if it does not have enough bite, I will use a couple sections or a couple different pairs of pliers. And this little hump right here, I'm going to bend that down if it doesn't fit. I'm going to make this fit. That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm going to make this work. Ford techs be like, yeah, she'll still go down the road. So, got this one wire coating, whatever you want to call this. Got one side stripped out. Gonna do the other right now. And I did not use wire strippers for this. I actually just used the dirty old razor blade. So definitely, I guess, more on the DIY friendly. Especially because, obviously not the most legit workshop. But we're still going to get her done. So, going to show you how to do it. Quick, easy, not all that complicated. Pretty self-explanatory, actually. Well, boys and girls, we got both sides of the wire loom trimmed down. Got it both in there. Got a little piece of wire sticking out here at the bottom. Got it tucked in as much as I can. I'm not really all that worried about it, but looks clean, secured, it ain't going nowhere. Next step is to hook it all back up and see if the lights come back on. And there we go, guys. Just like that, we have a brand new battery terminal connector on a shitty old Walmart battery with a crappy positive connection. But I got the new connector for when that one finally takes a dump, because you know we got to get the most life out of these parts that we can. And for any of you naysayers that say, you know, this isn't the most ethical way of doing things, I only got one comment. Fuck you, it worked. And that's all that matters to me. So, appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. Sorry for all the bad language, I guess, if you want to consider that. We're all human beings. We all use provocative language at one point or another. So, don't give me too hard of a time about it. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you again for tuning in and watching. APG out.